Your puzzlers. Oh my goodness.
Easy, just that. And hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are here this evening for the USA Jigsaw Nationals 2025 Pair Preliminary Round number 2. I am Valerie Coit, your host, and I am joined by co-host Jigsaw Jessa.
Yes.
So welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, and you just competed.
I did. I'm done. Woo.
Did you even get time to eat, or was it just like, did? Okay,
I
good.
grabbed some food.
Okay, good. So yeah, we're gonna be going to Allie here on the stage in a moment, and she's going to get things going and do a countdown, and then we will be off and running to watch some amazing puzzling.
Yay. All right, puzzlers, are you ready to puzzle?
She's like,
That's the best cheer we've heard today. Great job. You're already winning. Welcome to the USA Jigsaw Nationals Pairs Prelims Heat 2. Welcome. We are so excited to have you. We're going to go through a couple quick announcements, and then we'll let you puzzle. So you've all already been looking at this and following everything on here. I can tell because no one has opened their bag yet. Great job. The most important things up here that you may not have thought about already, or you may have, making sure you're not distracting to your puzzle neighbors with your items, with any sort of electronics, with singing or humming, things like that. Please save that for the shower. The tag board, the paper on your table, make sure that stays on there. Everyone's done a great job. And you also, the dividers will stay on your table. Those dividers are a big thank you to Zacho Puzzle Boards for having those. Thank you to Zach. He's keeping your puzzle pieces safe on your side. Also on your table is a 500-piece unreleased puzzle. Thank you to Ravensburger. Everyone has a 500-piece puzzle there that they will need to try to do in 1 hour and 15 minutes. And there are 200 of you competing to do it at the same time. This is the second heat, so there have been 400 pairs all day long. And the top half of this room will advance on to the finals tomorrow night. A few quick things I want to point out about some rules before we get started. In order to get things going, we are going to count down from 5, and then when we say go, we will start the timer. You can open up your bag and start puzzling. The box inside should be cut. All of the seals should be cut. If for some reason they're not, please stand up, wave your hands. A volunteer will come find you, get it open for you. Don't worry about opening it. They'll open it for you, so that way we know exactly when it gets open. And they will record the delay, so no stress if that happens. As you get close to finishing, if you don't see a volunteer around, you can raise your hand to let someone know you're getting close. And once you do finish, we want to see both hands come up to celebrate that you're done and to let us know that you're all done. And if you run into the scenario where you're missing a piece, look around on the ground, see if anything is on one of our bright yellow Shandling shims that William's holding up right there. They may look familiar, slightly like sticky notes. I don't know. But if you're missing a piece, look around, let your volunteer know that you're missing your last piece, and they will start a countdown from 10. If you haven't found your piece in those 10 seconds, they will record your time. You can stop looking. If you have a few pieces missing, your penalty is still just 10 seconds. It's no longer 10 seconds per piece. In that scenario, the 10-second penalty will be applied, and you'll have a PAA on your card there to indicate that the penalty has already been applied, so we know and you'll know what that means. In the case that after an hour and 15 minutes you don't finish your puzzle, we will do a countdown from 5 and tell everyone to throw their hands up, and we will start counting the unassembled pieces. That will be anything a cluster of 2 or more will count as an assembled piece. Anything else will be unassembled, and we will count all of that up to know which place you came in, how fast you puzzled. We'll talk more about that if that happens. Before we get started, I have 2 super quick announcements. One more reminder to everyone in the building. The space closes at 10, but the building does not allow re-entry after 8, so be sure to only leave after 8 if you want to stay gone. And for anyone that is a pair that's competing right now, or in the previous pairs, if you were not part of the solo competition earlier today, you do get a swag bag, and you will be able to pick those up from Ravensburger tomorrow when they are not busy, please. And they will have a list, and they'll be able to check off your name and give you a swag bag. So come back tomorrow for those, and we'll have some more official announcements about it a little bit later, too. So, without further ado, I want to know, are you ready? Wait. That was pretty good. This is the last of the day. Everyone's been puzzling all day, so I want to hear it. This is the fullest room all day. I want to hear it as loud as you can. Are you ready to puzzle? All right. We're going to count down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, puzzle!
Okay, I've never seen so much throwing of things.
The bags are flying.
So I am joined here with Jigsaw Jessa for this round. We're looking at the last round of the night, pair prelim, round 2. We have a real murderer's row of competitors in the front, but let's look at the puzzle. Let's look at the puzzle, Jessa. Well, there we go.
I love this so much. This is my kind of puzzle.
You know what I just realized? Yeah, we will go to the puzzle. Yeah, so what I just realized is more flowers.
More flowers, but they're illustrated flowers.
Yeah, it's a beautiful illustration. Oh. Yeah, it's so colorful.
It's so colorful.
But what do you think? Is it a little hard?
It might be after like the initial, like this part is finished, it might get a little tricky. But there is several textures to pick out, like with the leaves that are only in certain spots. I feel like
true. It's
going to be fast.
What's weird is that I'm instantly drawn to the big orange swirly thing.
I feel
but
like
I don't know. Will it go together quick? I don't know if it will.
It
Do you
will,
think?
because you've got
like
the
lines?
red on the outside a little bit more. Yeah, the lines.
Okay, I love this. Let's argue. I love this.
Let's argue.
Okay, yeah, let's totally debate. Yeah. No, I can't tell because I don't know how many pieces that maybe is, so it could be a little tricky.
It could be more than we think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's just textures.
Oh yeah, tons of texture.
The dark textures. The blue stands out to me.
Mm-hmm.
The light blue. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is a beautiful puzzle. Very colorful. It's going to be interesting to see. We have got so many fast pairs in this round. I mean, we had a ton of fast pairs in the last round. This is just the way it is these days, everybody. We got like 20 pairs right in the front that are all amazing.
Do I put this over here?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so we have some really, I think, Sarah and Lauren, this maybe plays into their strengths a little bit. They love illustrations, busy. I think they're going to do really well in this. But we also have at table 2 right next to them, Mari Black and Hannah Siedler. I mean, they're fast and everything.
Fast.
I mean, it's just crazy. We have Emma and Min and Simi and Tiffany. Josh and Connor, who we're all going to be watching. Yes.
Connor, who's 11, I believe.
And no pressure at all, Connor, because just the fact that you're at table number 5.
His times are amazing online.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun to watch him and Josh compete.
Yeah.
And Josh is like a veteran. He's been doing this for a while. He does a lot of competing, and you know, it's really cool to kind of see this like mentorship happening. I loved it at Winter Carnival for a little while. I think their team makeup changed at the last minute or something, but they were going to be 3.5 men because it was 3 guys and Connor, which I was like adorable.
That's really cute.
Yeah, very cute.
It's fun to see. I feel like puzzling is a very female-dominated sport.
Right, it is.
So it is fun to see the guys come in and puzzle really well.
Yeah. So then we have EB and Michaela. Tammy and Yvonne, who are just co-hosting the last round, are in this group. Arena and Rachel, Gail, and I don't know if I know Maud.
I don't know Maud.
Yeah, so this could be interesting.
Yeah.
So how much do you keep up on this? I mean, Jigsaw Jessa, like you have a pretty popular Instagram. You're doing a lot of puzzles. You're it's a, I would say a hardcore hobby for you at this point.
I would say
But
pretty hardcore.
are you also like following everybody else, or
I
are you?
try to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't put the face to the Instagram name.
Okay,
And
yeah.
so I'm like, I don't know.
That
if I
is
know
a
you.
tough bit,
What can
right?
I- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they'll have like names that aren't at all
Yep.
related to their actual name.
Yes.
And so then you're just like, wait, what is
Wait,
your
who are
actual
you?
name? Yeah.
And then they tell me their name. I'm like, oh, we're like best friends on Instagram. Talk all the time. Okay, it's
we
you.
message all the time, but I've never met you. Yeah, it's adorable. I love it.
Yeah. No, it's fun. I met everybody for the first time last year at Nationals. and
Yeah.
so it's so fun to see like coming back now and like feeling that bond in that community. I felt it when I came last year,
Yeah.
but it's even more so.
Yeah,
now.
because you know everybody. It's not like you're not the new kid on the block. Like you kind of, yep,
Yeah.
right.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at, just who's in this round, how fast their hands are moving right now. I feel it in the air that there's excitement, there's like lightness. I think this puzzle is very cheerful, which is wonderful to have at the end of a day that has been rather
Yes.
long. I mean, we
Yeah.
started here, I think 11, and we're about 8 hours later and puzzling pretty consistently. And a lot of people practice, like they get out of here, they go find a place somewhere in the building and they practice.
Yeah.
So they're just puzzling all day,
Yeah.
which is a lot of
doesn't
time.
stop.
No, it doesn't. And it's not even like, oh, we have to practice. It's more like, hey, let's go puzzle somewhere. It's
Yeah.
just like fun.
Yeah,
you want
fun.
to. Yeah.
It's community.
Yeah, yeah.
Although we did a puzzle as a team to practice, but we decided not to time it or speed through it and
Oh,
just do
really?
it for fun.
Oh,
and
that's
it was
nice.
great. I recommend it if
Okay.
you're competing a lot to just do one casually.
So who are you doing teams with?
I have my pairs partner, Kelly Burr, and then we are teaming up with Hannah Scott and Alice Rowe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
What?
I feel like very
Oh,
lucky.
Goodness.
Very excited.
Yeah, they were just
Yes,
here
they were, and they
in the
did
last
so
division. They
well.
did so well.
good. Yes,
Yep,
I
came in
was
first in the
proud.
last division.
Yeah.
Yep. I do think that it's crazy when we were talking to Alice this morning, and she's like, "So I asked around for a team," and I'm like, "Wait a second, you're asking?" Well, I mean, she kind of said like she asked a few people, and I'm just like, "Wait, they're not all
Scoping.
like recruiting you left and right."
know.
Someday we're gonna have a full-on NBA style draft.
Roster.
roster. People are going to be like bidding on, okay,
Oh, no,
we draft
please
Al-
don't
no.
do that. It makes me so nervous.
But it is crazy to think about that. She's like looking for a team
Yeah.
because she's like the
Yeah.
number one person in the country right now. So yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
felt lucky that she was available, and then she told me that she was looking still, and so she needed to think about it. And then time passed, and then she responded. And she just said yes, and I was like yes, you want to talk about it, or yes, you want to be on our team? And she's
Yeah.
like, be on your team, silly. I'm like, oh good, we are worthy.
Yes. That's so cool. I love that she does have to probably weigh her options. She probably has a few options out
probably.
there. Yeah.
Yes.
There
for
is
sure.
that's one thing that's also really cool about this community though, is that people are constantly switching around.
Yes.
Like
I
people will
do
be like, "Oh, I want to puzzle with you." Yeah, that'd be fun, and they just switch. It's
Yes.
not like a big deal.
No.
To like, there's a few teams that are like they stick together. They've
Yep.
been doing this for years. They're like
The
live close
Betches.
together. Yeah, like the
Yes.
Betches, because they all
Yep.
live near each other. They can get together frequently and practice. There's so many that just come together at these events.
Yep.
They just
Yeah.
talk to each other online or whatever, and then they meet up
Yep.
here and
Yeah.
do the thing. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, my pairs partner, Kelly, we puzzled for the very first time this afternoon together.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so the competition puzzle was our second time ever puzzling together.
Well, and then you came in fifth in your round, so that's really cool.
It's so exciting. Yeah. It was a good puzzle.
Oh, there we're gonna go to. Okay, yeah. Who do we have there? Table 5. Oh no,
Oh.
now we're on Josh and Connor.
Oh,
So that's who we've been talking about with the.
Look
with
at his
Connor,
hands
the 11-year.
move. He's so fast. Like,
Yep.
that's real time, y'all.
Yes, it's not fast motion. Look at that. What'd I say? First thing, orange swirl, and they've done it already.
They did it.
And you
Yep,
were right.
yep.
It's not that hard.
It's not, but we didn't know.
But it
There you
definitely draws
go.
your eye and you want to do it. I would say orange swirl and blue flower, the
Yeah,
light blue
the light
flower.
blue with-
I
yep.
could see those two going together right away. I think what's
Yes.
going to get tricky is all that dark blue. because that is in a lot of different spots
Yeah.
and it looks similarly shaded, like similar tone.
Although, as an artist, I can see that this side of the, I guess, looking
you're
at it
right.
from the
It
thing,
has
the left
more-
side is darker. So I feel like those ones.
Yeah, you're right.
they're
And
in
then
that
there's also
corner.
a little bit of like water spots kind of.
Oh yeah, the
look
white,
on
the
it.
white splotches.
Yep, so that'll help. Smudges, splotches. We talked a lot about smudges on the last one. We were like that smudgy
Smears.
part. Smears. You probably have the proper artist term.
No, I don't.
No.
I make up words all the time.
Oh, you do? Okay, that's a common thing. I feel like it is. What kind of, so you just mentioned you do art. So what do you do? Paint? Would you?
I am
Draw?
immersing myself into digital art so that I
Oh,
can
very
make art for
cool.
puzzles.
No
Yeah,
way.
I'm just in the beginning. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
exciting.
it's super exciting. That's
You're
like
kinda-
my two worlds
Yeah.
combined. Yeah.
Well, that's a great idea because if
Yeah.
you do a lot of puzzles, so
Yes.
you're gonna kind of
Yeah.
know like what makes a good
Yeah.
image and what
Yep.
doesn't.
Yep.
I know in one of the live streams coming up this weekend, we're gonna have a couple of people from Ravensburger that are gonna be co-hosts with me, and one of them is in development. So we're probably gonna
Okay.
talk a lot about like what makes a good puzzle,
Yes.
you know. And I know from talking to Nate in the past that they will work with artists who are already used to doing art in their own way.
Yeah.
But to do it for a puzzle is a little different.
It's a little different.
You have to add clues. You have to make
Yes.
sure it's
The
not
blank spaces don't always work.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
exactly. So we'll probably talk
That's
a bit about that
cool.
when they're
I
on.
love that.
But yeah, so what do you like? If you think about you want to do digital art for puzzles, is there a genre of image that you kind of like?
It's so hard to pinpoint it. I'm very much like a whimsical cottage core,
Oh,
old-fashioned type
Yeah.
artsy. I don't
Like
even know how
almost
to
like
describe
a
it.
like stuff that has like kind of classical look, or
Yeah, like think of Anne of Green Gables, if y'all
Yes,
know that.
yes.
That's my like favorite book in the whole world and movie, and so
Okay.
I'm inspired by that in a lot of my art. and
Okay.
yeah, so it's
Oh, that's cool because I like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So that's right
yeah.
up my alley. But
colorful.
Yeah. I would say in the chat, like, folks, tell us, like, what is your go-to? What kind
Yeah.
of art do you like on your puzzles? Because I feel like everybody has a thing
Everybody
that they
has
kind of
a
like.
thing. Yep.
Except for Tiffany, because we talked to her earlier and she was like, I take all comers. It's all good. I will do all the puzzles. I don't care what's
She's
on
amazing.
them.
Yeah.
Which I'm a little
Yeah.
more picky.
Yeah,
I
me
tend to
too.
like certain things.
Yeah, I'm drawn to colorful. Like this puzzle is so beautiful.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
one's gorgeous. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so vibrant. Yeah, I know when we saw this, so like when we meet with Ravensburger to talk about this, you know, to talk about what we're going to use, they usually come with some concepts and they'll say
Yeah.
like, okay, what are your thoughts on this? Or it'll be like maybe early drafts of
That's
things
wonderful.
because they're working with artists and starting to develop things. I think we all gasped when we saw this. We were all just like, oh, pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah, it
It's
definitely
bright.
gets your
Yeah,
attention for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm wondering how many pairs are going to be like, why couldn't we get that one?
I loved
But
the last
I was
one,
going to
though.
say the art studio
That's
one. I'm going to put that
great.
way. The art
Yeah.
studio one is also very colorful and very pretty. They actually go together really well.
They do.
They make a nice set.
Good
But
choices.
yeah. I know Ravensburger, they're selling the puzzles here. They're going to be available online, like, you know, I think starting Monday. So people will be able to get them soon. But yeah, I just think these both are designs that people are going to just be so
Yep.
excited about.
Keep in your collection.
Yep.
Oh, they're talking about artists.
Oh yeah, we should say who the artist is actually.
Ah.
Oops. Let's see. Oh, Robin Mead. It says artist. Yep, is Robin Mead. So shout out to Robin Mead. That's a gorgeous picture.
Oh, there's some people that love Anne of Green Gables. That makes me so happy.
Oh, nice. I should say in the art studio one too. I didn't mention the artist, so it was Jenna Delia Gratalia. I'm sure I'm not getting that name right.
good.
Apologies in advance for all the names that I
true.
totally don't pronounce right, but yeah, no, I love it. So what are people saying they like for their puzzle art?
Charles Wysocki. That's a big one.
Oh yeah, people
Yeah.
love those. I like those. They're so pleasant
Yep.
and just
Fun.
relaxing, fun, not terribly challenging unless
No.
it's one of those that's like all the same color scheme. But
True.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I just saw some switching. I think it was Simi and Tiffany just like switch sides quick.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people standing, a lot of people. Yep. Connor stands the whole time, and he has quite an advantage because he doesn't have to bend over.
He's closer to the table. I'm jealous.
To the table. It's very nice.
Yeah, that orange flower.
We were, so we did an April Fool's post a few days ago.
I loved it.
Where we said we were going to have new rules for nationals.
Yes.
And we gave all these like ridiculous
No.
new rules, like
Yeah,
no
no
standing.
standing.
You know, we have to approve playlists only kind
Yeah.
of thing. But one of the things that I had thought of is like telling people, oh, and you could use table risers if you want. But that would have been too close to the truth, and then people would have freaked out for real.
You would have had me. I know, because I totally wish we had table risers,
Right?
because
It would be
my
nice.
height makes
I
it
know.
longer to get down. I mean, Allie understands too. Like
Yeah.
it's more. It hurts our backs.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I know such
Yeah.
is life.
I mean, right. If we did table
Yeah,
risers, it would
that'd
be
be
such a
sweet.
mess in here.
Exactly.
Like,
You
we'd have
can't
some
do
up,
that.
some down. It would be totally a mess.
Half up, half down.
Yes.
Just kidding.
The live stream crew would be like, no.
It's fine.
But yes, it's come up. Like we've had people say, like, couldn't you just do like a row? And it's like, no, they all have to be the same.
No,
But
it-
you know,
yeah.
But it's tempting.
It is. It's interesting to think about.
Yep. Because at home, that's what I do.
Yeah, me
I
too.
puzzle standing. Yeah.
And
Do
I have
you use-
table risers.
Yeah,
I have
me
like
too.
big things that go under, and
Yep.
it's so nice.
It's so nice.
Yeah,
It's
saves my
perfect
back.
because then it's like at a nice height. You're not bending over, but you're not like just sitting in a
Yep.
chair for hours.
Yes.
So yeah, that's my
Yes.
preference.
I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're switching.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
Mari and Hannah.
Yep.
just
Mari and
switched.
Hannah are switching around. There's just a lot of action happening.
There's good progress.
I'm going to miss, so Karen Puzzles has been in the chat. I don't know if she's here for this, but I am going to miss when Karen does her recap videos.
Me too.
And just runs unedited audio of Sarah talking to
Sarah.
herself during
Yes,
puzzling.
I
'cause
know,
she
it's my
never
favorite.
stops talking.
She's a
So hilarious. Usually she's mad at the puzzle, or she's
Yes.
just like, this sucks, and just like, you know, and it's just
or like, I'm a bad teammate. Are you sure you want me here? Like, I'll leave right now if you want me to
I know.
leave.
Stream of consciousness puzzling. I'm going to miss that. We should just mic her for one of
too.
these, maybe. Just be like, hey,
should.
Sarah, can we
Humor
just,
us.
yeah, we'll just cut to you once in a while, see what your inner dialogue is like,
Exactly.
your outer dialogue.
Okay, Connor and Josh. Wow.
Yeah, so what are we thinking on times? I think we should make a prediction before we get too much further along.
What was the last time? I
Okay.
didn't even
Yeah,
see the
so
times
art
from last.
studio. Oh, you don't even know what your
I don't
time
even know what
was?
my time was.
I don't know the exact times because these were estimates, but you guys finished in, I didn't write it down.
Okay.
It was all of these though were before 30 minutes. So you must have been,
Really?
it was like
Okay.
bing,
Well,
bing,
that's
bing,
good
bing.
news.
Yeah. So you were probably in this 27-minute range or somewhere down in here.
Okay.
Yeah. But the first one in the last round was done in 24:10. And I think which one do you think is easier? Art Studio or this
For
one?
me, this one would be easier. I prefer busy puzzles throw me off because of all the details. But that being said, it is similar once you get out to the outside. There's a lot of similar colors. So
Right.
I feel like that would be difficult.
I'm leaning towards this one taking slightly longer.
you?
A
Okay.
little bit.
Okay.
I think we're looking at maybe more like 26 minutes for this. But I don't think it's going to be much longer. I
Interesting.
think it's be close.
I know. I wish we had a little, could see.
Oh, I know. It's hard. I mean, we can't, especially in pairs because they're all like bent over the puzzles. So you can't really see that one.
They're all close.
Yeah.
I want to say it's going to be faster, but
You
that
think?
could just be
Okay.
me
I'm going to
rooting
write
for
down
them to
my
be-
Val's predictions
'Kay.
26. 26
This is me not even seeing anybody's puzzle from here.
And you can play it safe. You don't have to make a prediction. I don't want to
Okay.
pressure you.
No.
People in the chat, feel free. What do you think? Am I on? Oh, 24 minutes.
I was going to say 24. I feel like 24,
Oh.
25, but
Ooh,
closer to 24.
22.
Ooh.
Gosha.
Not that far away.
Wait, is that the Gosha that I know from Worlds? Because if it is, that's amazing. Shout out
Let's
to
just say
Gosha.
it is.
Let's just say it is. Gosha was like on the World stream last year, was like just amazing. But anyway.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Aw.
So you thinking 24-ish maybe, or 22?
20. Oh, that's
That's
fast.
tough.
I feel like
22's
24.
24.
Yeah, let's do 24.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fast,
That's
but I just
6
don't know
minutes.
how fast.
I know. I want to see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You can see Connor and Josh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, there, yep. We can kind of see on our screen, we can see all the cameras as they're running around.
Okay.
And so we'll catch these little glimpses.
Little glimpses.
Before they actually.
Yeah, there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe it's harder than we think.
Yeah.
Because,
be.
I mean, we're only 6 minutes away from 24 minutes. Oh, boy. Now, who's that? I'm trying to figure out who that is. I love the hat.
That's
I mean,
lovely.
that's fantastic.
Bucket
Puzzle
hat.
fashion is in full swing here, everybody. I do think it's crazy. Like, we're at this big con. There's all these people walking around in like cool cosplay. And then we're, mostly it's branded T-shirts kind of
Yes.
thing. Like, nobody goes too crazy, but we keep talking about at our next event, if we have like a party type thing, to have people dress up like cosplay puzzles, which I think would be a lot of fun.
That would be fun. Dress up like a puzzle.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, like your favorite puzzle.
image.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's a
I
good
think
idea.
that could be a lot of fun. Not something you really see at a typical con.
Yeah. Right.
I am a puzzle. It's the Springbok 1995. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, this is so
Connor
fun.
and Josh are zooming,
Yeah, they are zooming.
and they're getting a lot of camera time, which
they are.
says something there.
Yep. Okay, well, there's Tammy and Yvonne we're seeing right now.
Okay.
And they did the orange swirl. I can't wait to ask them what they thought of this, because they were, of course, trying to get hints from me. They're like, is it flowers? Is it illustration? Is it photo? Like, what is it? I'm just like, I
Can't
don't
tell
know. Yeah, just,
Poker face.
yeah. They were suspecting that it was going to be another illustration. They were
Yeah.
like, well, you did art studio. Maybe it's like art of something. And I was,
Oh,
maybe. So they were
smart.
kind of on the right track.
Yes.
What's the Val? Oh, sorry. Somebody was asking about which table are you talking about? I don't know which
Oh,
table it was. I didn't see
like
the
a
table
puzzle
number.
piece bucket hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like rainbow colors. It was cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who is that we're seeing? I can't. Oh, that was Tiffany. Tiffany and Simi. So the last round, we had a lot of finishers, which was lovely. I love it when we see a
That's
lot of
so
people
good.
get them all done in
Yes.
time, which was great. I'm going to check and see if the results are up for that round.
Yeah. I haven't even looked.
Yeah. We've been a little busy.
I've been busy.
We both had to eat in like 2 minutes in order to get over to the table. Okay, so it looks like, oh wow, yeah, a lot of finishers in that last
good
round.
job, everyone. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So there's 200 pairs in each of these rounds. 100 of the pairs will move on to the final tomorrow night.
Okay.
And it looks like we had 148 that finished. So that's
That's so
fantastic.
good.
Literally one finished with 1 second to go. 1:14:59. That's fantastic.
Good job.
So yeah, that's really good that many of them finished that last puzzle. So this is exciting. It'll be interesting to see if we'll be at about that same spot for
Okay.
this one.
Seeing Josh and Connor again.
Oh yeah, people are really watching Josh and Connor.
Yeah. Oh, they're okay. Mari and Hannah.
Okay, who's that we're looking at right now? I'm trying to figure it
I
out.
can't even see the table number.
I can't either, but I can see the green shirts from here.
Oh.
I don't recognize.
Oh wait,
Is it?
it's not half of the puzzle sharks, was it? I didn't. They were wearing the green shirts, right?
Yeah,
there?
yeah, I think that's them.
Those are. Wait, no. I think I'm confused.
Oh, some switching happening. Gail and Maud just did some switching. They're like right there. I didn't realize they're right within view.
Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, Mari's got the leg up.
Oh,
She is really going fast.
the
I love
speed
watching
pose.
Mari puzzle. 'Cause she is so just like animated, and she just is like full of expression.
Yeah.
And she's always like just so excited and pumped. She has like the most
Passionate.
amazing energy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like just being around her, you kind of feel lifted up like, okay, this is exciting. She's just so full of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I love it.
And her hairstyle is on point. The braid.
Yes,
I'm loving
yes. Yeah, no, she is, super high energy, which would help me because I tend to slow down and get in a rhythm of like just chilling. Yeah, that's the hard part for me is keeping it up. Oh,
They're
no, wait, what?
So close.
Oh my gosh, are Josh and Connor going to get this?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, look at his hands, how fast they move. It's so crazy. Oh goodness.
Oh, it might be closer to your time.
I
see.
think you're right. We're hitting the 24-minute mark.
Might be right in between, and then we
Yeah,
both
right.
win.
Then we're both right. Yeah, I did not anticipate Josh and Connor going that quickly into the lead, but I feel like they are in the lead right now.
I think
Looking
so too.
at what we're seeing there with Lauren and Sarah,
They're close.
they're close,
Yeah,
but
not as close.
Not as close as Josh and Connor. Oh, that looks like is that? Oh, I don't know who's that. Is that Grayson
No,
from the last? I can't remember.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't think it is.
I don't know. I didn't even see the table number. Where's Michaela?
Oh yeah, you can see
And
Michaela.
Evie. Yeah.
Yeah, Michaela and Evie.
Oh, they're
Oh
so
boy.
close.
Yeah, they're really close. And they're just giving Connor, it looks like he's just taking that whole kind of dark blue, and that's what we talked about as being the hard bit, is that big section of blue in that one corner is probably going to be everybody's like last area.
Yep.
Because it's a lot of a similar
dark.
color.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's not a lot of texture there. It's a lot of just, it's a very similar texture behind it. So that'll be interesting that that's kind of their last bit. I
here they
suspect that'll be
go.
a lot of people.
Aw.
Oh
Yay,
my gosh.
Good job.
That is crazy. Connor and Josh.
Connor,
25.
Josh.
That is nuts.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, we're looking at the future here, everybody.
Seriously,
the
watch
future
out.
of U.S. puzzling is with Connor there, 11-year-old Connor from Texas.
Amazing.
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah. Omari and they're really close, Hannah.
Oh, are they? Mari and Hannah?
Yeah.
So they got that done right around 25 minutes. So you're right. It was a compromise.
Closer to
It's
you,
right in
but
the
yes,
middle.
right in the middle.
25,
Yes.
15-ish maybe, but yes, it was
Yay.
right in the middle. They went so fast at the end there. It just like
Yeah,
flew together
it
for them at the
flew.
end.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to talk to Sarah about this.
Right.
She's going to be like, I've been usurped by an 11-year-old.
Oh, I'm done. I'm out.
That's really exciting. I
That
think for
is very
viewers for sure.
cool.
Congrats, Connor. Lots of people gold medals in their future. Somebody said, let's see Connor versus Alejandro. I do think that would be a fun matchup.
Goodness, so cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Alejandro's a former world champ for multiple years. He puzzles like Connor.
He's
Incredibly fast hands,
it's
just like
thrilling.
running frantically. Yep. It is.
Yeah.
It's thrilling to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, we've got
Wow,
some people
this
close.
is crazy. Oh my gosh. So who is that? Oh, okay.
Mari and Hannah are almost done.
Mm-hmm.
But then,
Oh gosh, that table. It's so tight.
yeah, Sarah and Lauren are right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's going to be our number 2. Yep.
Yep.
Mari and
good
and Hannah.
job. High fives all around. I
Yep,
love it.
Yep. Oh boy. Who's going to be 3? Is it going to be Lauren and Sarah? I think
They're
so.
closing in. I can't. Yeah.
I love Mari and Hannah's shirts. They're so cute.
Very cute. Oh yeah. Sarah
man.
and Lauren.
Yeah, this is just so exciting. I have a feeling our judges are going to be busy, and when we hit that half-hour mark, you're going to see a bunch of people finishing.
I agree.
I mean, it was kind of like that the last one.
Yeah.
You guys all just like came in, bing,
Boom,
bing,
boom.
bing, bing, right after another after the first 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully they're not missing any pieces. Oh, okay. I think.
Good job.
Oh, there it goes, Sarah and Lauren.
Yay.
Number 3 spot.
So fun.
Yep. 28:45. So we have our top 3. Ali will make the announcement. It's exciting.
So fun. Good job.
Under 29 minutes and 3
All right,
finishes.
puzzlers, keep on puzzling. You're doing great. I just wanted to quickly announce the top 3 finishers. In third place, we have Sarah and Lauren. Second place, we have Mari and Hannah. And in first place, at a time of 25 minutes, 21 seconds, the youngest puzzler on the pair, 11 years old, Connor and Josh. Great job, you guys. We're so excited for you. Everyone else, keep on puzzling. And yes, there are more flowers there. Sorry.
All right. We are joined by our number 1 in this prelim division, Connor. Welcome. And Josh, congratulations, you guys.
So fast.
Can you guys just speak right into the mic? That would be great.
Thank you.
Yes. So, how are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was exciting. It was fun.
Yeah.
Bright and colorful puzzle.
I was going to say, what did you think of that puzzle when you got it?
Like, when I got it, I was like, oh my, this is going to be so hard. And then when I started putting it in, I was like, oh, this may not be super hard.
Yeah. You did not make it look hard, Connor. You made
Not
it look
at
like a
all.
breeze.
Tell me about it.
Right? Are you like just struggling to keep up at this point, Josh? What's your feeling on this?
My goal has just been to facilitate him.
Really? Yeah.
Because if I can keep him moving, he's going to go fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did great.
So this is your first nationals,
Yes.
Connor. What are you thinking so far? How's it going?
Like, at the beginning, I was like super nervous. I was like, well, maybe what if I don't do good?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I opened the bag, I was like, I knew this was a puzzle I can do.
Okay.
And then I just did what I could see and then just put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing great just being here in the first place.
Right?
I mean, so you have no pressure, nothing to worry about this weekend. We're all amazed just at the fact that you're here and just at this level. It's amazing. But yeah, so tell us about when did you start speed puzzling?
I started speed puzzling in August of 2022, I think.
So
Like,
you were
so-
9 or 8? Were you 8?
I was 9.
Okay, 9. Okay.
And my mom was just telling me about speed puzzling. And then I just started, my mom found speedpuzzling.com. And then I just started from there and then been to a lot of in-person. Like I went to Winter Carnival in January. And then the others been Texas State.
And then Josh, how'd you end up puzzling with Connor?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Some people know this, but it's been a goal of mine to have an all-male speed puzzling team, like since the beginning. And they're obviously in the early days, it was pretty sparse ranks.
Right.
But I was talking to Kyle when the national stuff came out, and we thought we could pull a team together this year. So
I love it.
Kyle and I were in. We reached out. I reached out to Jonathan because he knew Connor and his mom Kimberly well, and wanted to see if Connor would be interested. And then we grabbed Matt for our team and just split up pairs. I don't know. Maybe having a son helps me kind of coach
Yeah.
Connor a little bit, but he doesn't need much coaching.
I was going to ask you that, Connor. Do you feel like you've learned a lot from being around all these other speed puzzlers, or do you feel like
At
you?
Winter Carnival, I felt like I need to go fast. I know a lot of people here are about as fast as me, so then that's when I need to focus and then get it done.
Have you changed how you puzzle at all since you got involved with speed puzzling, or have you
Well,
always just puzzled
when
this
I
way?
was younger, like I started when I was like 3, and then worked my way up, and then I just started with like 200, just did it for fun, not for speed, and just worked my way up.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I think I started puzzling when I was pretty young, you know, with like the wooden kind of puzzles and all of that. But I wasn't doing like 500s until a little later. What's the biggest size puzzle that you've worked on, Connor?
Right now at home, I'm working on a 13,000 piece Disney,
Wow. Really?
and I just finished a 9,000 Disney a few
Dang.
months ago, right before Christmas.
So you just like, it's not even having to be about speed for you. You like all the puzzles,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Like sometimes if I want to, I'll do one for fun, but I mainly do speed.
I have noticed, because you guys post a little bit on social, so I have noticed, Connor, that you'll do puzzles a lot, like over and over, to just kind of keep improving. What do you think that helps you to get faster? What do you
Well,
get
like,
from
I
that?
think doing that helps me like do better at some kind of puzzles, like busy puzzles, like ones I'm not really good at, so then I can improve.
What about you, Josh? Do you do a lot of them where you like speed run them and do them over and over to
wish I
kind of
had time.
really?
I wish I had time for it.
Wait,
No, but like I can tell, like there's things that are in his arsenal that just aren't in other people's arsenals. Like we ran the morning puzzle as a pair just for practice, and he started putting in edge pieces like way before I thought he should. But he told me he knows the Ravensburger edge pattern,
oh boy.
Wow.
so it's like
Okay.
a cheat code.
Wow.
Mind blown. Mind
That-
blown
yeah,
over here.
I knew that there were people in this world that had that memorized.
Yes.
It's Connor.
Wow. That well, okay. This is I mean, you are literally like a, you know, a phenom, I would say right now, and that's a pretty great skill to have. Do you feel like you look at the box a lot?
Like once I open it, that's when I look. Like we just figured out like I should do the bag, get the box on the box top, and then while we're flipping it, I feel like that's when I start looking at it.
Do you feel like it helps to study it a little bit, or do you just kind of know it after
Yeah.
you've looked at
like
it a
with
little bit?
speedpuzzling.com competitions, they give you time to look at it, but with like the bigger in-person competitions, they won't let you.
Yeah, no.
So then that's like I find a time while we're flipping to look at it and then strategize.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Do you have friends your age that puzzle like this at all, or is it more just like they kind of watch you and go, "Wow"? No, yeah.
None of my friends do puzzles at all.
Really? Really? Wow. Yeah. But
about
that's
family?
amazing.
Do you have
They'll
family?
come around. Yeah.
My grandma's here, and then my mom is like,
Nice.
also
And
here.
your grandma puzzles, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So it's kind of a family thing, it sounds
Yeah.
like.
She sometimes puzzles me if I'm like over there. I normally puzzle with her, and then
Do you run into the thing, and I mean, I'm not nearly as fast as you, and I go sometimes to things, and people are like, well, I don't want to puzzle with you because you're like a puzzle lady, like a famous puzzle person, and they get self-conscious. Are people like that with you, where they're like, well, you're kind of fast, so it makes them feel a little like, ooh, I don't know, like,
not really.
not really?
Like it's just like I normally find people like I normally puzzle with people that are fast
Okay.
because I like getting stuff done really fast.
Yeah. Well, you've met a whole lot of speed puzzlers in the last year from going to Carnival and these different events. Yeah. Do you feel pretty at home amongst the community now? You know a lot of folks.
Well,
And
there's a speed puzzler here that lives like 5 minutes away from me, so we normally puzzle all the time.
nice. Oh, this is fantastic. That's so cool. How often do you guys get to practice together?
Well, we just
We've never practiced. We practiced last night
Yesterday.
as a team for the first time.
Really?
This
And
morning
then-
as a pair for the first time.
Wow.
it was this morning,
Well,
that was this afternoon.
Same thing. It all blends together.
Are you done for the night? Or are you going to literally puzzle more after this? Or is this it now? You're going to bed?
don't even
You're
know.
ready for tomorrow?
I'll probably
Josh
do
is
more.
Josh is done.
Connor is
I
trying
hear
to
you.
wear Josh out.
Connor's like, I can keep going. Let's keep doing it. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, it's so fun to watch you and both of you. I mean, that was just so great. It was kind of crazy because it looked for a long time like Sarah and Lauren and Mari and Hannah were like, they were neck and neck. And then we would go to you and it looked like, well, you were doing well. But then all of a sudden it was like, whoosh, like you just flew through it towards the end.
Yeah, like there was some really discernible sections at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it kind of did get tough. Like their sections weren't as big. His fingers just moved so fast.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, congratulations, and I'm sure we'll see more of you this weekend.
Yeah,
but yes,
for sure.
great job, and it was so fun to watch, and hope you're having fun.
Real quick before I hop off.
Yeah,
I'm
of course.
here on the grace of my wife. My
Yeah,
my
yes,
littlest-
give
my,
the shout out.
Girl Layton turns 4 on Sunday, so I want to wish her a happy early birthday.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
so
Yeah,
sweet.
and do you have anybody you want to say hi to, Connor?
My dad and my brother are back in Houston because like we didn't really want to spend that much money.
Yeah.
So then me and my mom just went.
Are they watching you? Do you know?
I don't even know.
They probably are. I bet they're
probably are.
paying attention. But yeah, no, thank you so much for stopping by, and congratulations.
job.
And yeah, great job. All right, and we have more guests. And we are joined by Mari Black and Hannah Siegler, and you guys finished number 2 in that round with around 27 minutes, 20 seconds, something like that. How are you feeling?
Great. That was awesome. I feel
Yeah.
really excited.
Well, we just talked to Hannah like an individual.
you sure did.
Yes, yes. I mean, what did you think when you saw the puzzle?
Oh boy, color.
Yeah,
Big colors.
Big colors, yeah.
I was really excited.
yeah. I like saw your reaction right away. I like watch you, Mari, because you're so full of expression, and I immediately like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch Mari because you're very entertaining, and you immediately were just like, whoa, like excited.
It was a little bit like a shot out of a cannon sort
Right?
of start. This is where Hannah lends balance and decorum. I'm just so graceful.
I love it because I was telling Jess, I think when Ravensburger showed us this one, we literally all gasped. We were like, oh, like it just kind of is like really, really vibrant.
It's a
and just-
showstopper.
It is, right?
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It's tricky though. There are quite a few traps built into this.
Okay, yeah, tell us what the traps are.
Well, we had a problem right away with getting overconfident with the pinks. So like we were pulling the pinks with white, and kind of everything got there. There were a couple times where there were pinks everywhere, and we had to do a border vacate. We had a problem right away with getting overconfident with the pinks. So like we were pulling the pinks with white, and kind of everything got. There were a couple times where there were pinks everywhere.
Oh,
and
really?
we had to do a
What?
border
You're, like,
vacate.
not
We had a
doing
problem right
something?
away with getting overconfident with the pinks. So like
Oh no.
no, but it was a great round for us. So we're a new pair.
Okay.
We like puzzling with her is one of the most fun things I've ever had in my entire
Yeah.
life. We share this idea of like the adrenaline race car, like nose strapped to the pavement going 167,000
Yeah.
miles an hour. We share this, which is really fun because other people think I'm kind of a freak, and she's just like,
Not at all.
but this was a puzzle that I think we both really liked it. I don't think it really played to either one of our strengths in a specific way. So we had to do this with raw technique and raw planning and teamwork. There were so many switches, so much talking, so much negotiating. This isn't working for me, get in here, no, leave that, no, do this, you need to this. We're like really aware of each other and are able to help each other get out of trouble.
Yeah, it clearly worked. Yeah.
And we had a lot of mistakes. We had to wade through a lot of problems, which I think is really cool, that it's possible to sink great times dealing with problems. You don't have to go clean. So I thought that was really cool.
I agree.
Yeah. What did you think? Were you at all conscious of like who finished before you? No, you just kept going, head down, not paying attention to that?
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, no, you don't, right? And I know what it's like when you're right, like you're so close to finishing, and then you hear the noise, and there's a little like momentary, like you almost, you're so close to getting first, but yeah, you just got to keep going,
That's
right?
how you place 19th.
Yeah, right.
Like, or nothing, right?
Yeah.
The more you get involved in other people, things stink like a stone. So you just...
It's an easy trap for sure. I know I've fallen into that where I've been like, and now all my energy's gone because we didn't get first, and then you just kind of, yeah.
When you think about it, there's only one person who's going to finish having heard no cheers.
Yeah. Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
All the rest of us will hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do think that the pairs event, like for me, it's probably my favorite. I love it because you can kind of get into a rhythm with another person, and yeah, it's so much fun in that way. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, is there a certain thing that you think, I know you just started puzzling together, so it's like, is there something you're hoping for in the final tomorrow in terms of the artwork or style?
Not really. I think just something new where we can just start with the same process and just bulldoze through it, I think is the ultimate goal.
We haven't been together very long on the calendar, but we put a lot of mileage in.
Yeah.
We did that thing that puzzlers do that no sane person would do, where you let a total stranger fly across the country and then live at your house.
Oh, did they? Okay, you did that?
Yeah, so I went to Hannah back in December.
Okay.
And we had 3 days, and we did
About 14,000
pieces.
Holy cow.
Including an EJJ competition.
Okay.
And it was just like, let's see what happens. And then she came to Boston. By the time flight delays were over, we had 36 hours, and we did 10,000 pieces.
Oh my gosh.
And we just, the entire gambit, like,
Yeah, all of them.
all of it, because we had to figure it out real fast.
Yeah. So that's been your experience. So this is first time, like outside of virtual competition. Is this your first in-person competition together? Yeah. Okay, very cool. Yeah.
And we have a big advantage with Jim, my partner, being because we don't have to stop and like think about what puzzle to do, and everything for us is a clean first look, because he's hoarding first looks for us since we made the pairs. There was a huge stack in a closet that I wasn't allowed to touch, and when we were on the table, he just kept feeding them, like putting them in a wood chipper.
Yeah, that's really
So
good.
everything was like real competition.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Very cool.
He was so much fun on the live stream earlier today. I'm so glad I got to hang out with Jim for a division, and it was really interesting. Like, I love that he does that for you, like kind of tries to recreate almost like this was what it should be like you're not getting to sit and pick and go, well, which one do we feel like, it's nope. Just give you something and you have to do it.
All business. And it's so much fun, the business.
Yeah,
It's
right?
so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I flew in Friday night. I left Sunday morning, and it was just, there was a huge pile, and we took a picture by it. It was almost as tall as us by the time it was off the table.
Oh, fantastic.
Of
Yeah.
just puzzles that we just one after another, after another, after another.
Did you eat?
We did.
Sleep.
We did. There were many burritos. I love food. Food's great.
It's pretty good.
But not while you're puzzling, right? Like, no.
There
Yeah.
were plenty of ice cream breaks and snack breaks.
Yes. Okay, that's good.
There's a lot of
That's
snacking.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, what's it like? Because you're puzzling right next to Sarah and Lauren, and I know you know them too, and you're probably used to it. I feel like you've shared tables before, right?
Yeah.
So are you paying attention at all to what they're doing, or you're saying you weren't really noticing other people much, so that's good.
Yeah.
I took one glance that I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
It was a waste of, I didn't need it.
Yeah.
Didn't tell me that much. It was a waste of a glance.
Yeah.
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 Been there, done that.
Yeah.
She's more fun than
100%.
anything else that's going on.
Yeah.
Quite
Oh,
honestly.
that's so sweet.
I'm gonna cry.
Touched my heart.
I know.
It's really
We are. You guys are helping us keep up our reputation as the most wholesome thing on the internet. So thanks for that.
Well, maybe we shouldn't talk about the shirts.
Very wholesome. Well, we're loving watching you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
can't wait to see you tomorrow in the final. So,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, maybe Jessa can wait because, she's
True.
in the final competing against you.
You guys were really
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
We are like on the opposite spectrum though, whereas we practiced for the first time today with each other.
Very
right
nice.
before the competition. So.
Didn't look like it.
No, it
Thank
did
you.
not. Yes.
It's when a personality just fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Kelly.
Yeah.
That's,
How
You
we
guys got
found that
matching
out.
shirts, matching braids. I love the braids, by the way. Both of your braid
The shirts
styles
are the amazing. This is Hannah's artwork.
Oh my
So
gosh,
we are
that's
called
so cute.
Gigasaurus Rex because
Yes.
Rex with a W because we are disaster princesses. Things break,
so
things drop.
good.
We have a song as a pair.
Oh, wow.
They're
Okay.
built into the shirt.
Yeah.
Wait, do we get the song?
I know.
Okay, so
Okay.
here's what we would like.
Okay,
I guess
we
you
want
can't
the
see it very
song.
well from we can't tell the song, but we're gonna post.
Oh.
We're gonna post the shirt on
Okay.
Instagram
Okay.
tonight, so people
Okay.
should look. The song is illustrated into the shirt. And
Okay.
we want to know people's guesses,
Okay.
and if you can't get it off the picture, we're gonna post a video clue.
Oh,
But we
I love
had
it.
this song. This developed in our first practice without the song ever playing. We just started singing it with no cue, and it never left.
Okay. Well, where can they find this on? What's your Instagram handle so people can find
Laurie
it?
loves puzzles.
Okay.
I'm puzzlin_banana.
Okay. Awesome. Well,
And
people
a
should
banana.
look for that.
Yeah,
Yes.
So look for tonight.
Yep.
We're very curious to see if people can figure out the song with and without the video clip.
Nice. I
Yeah.
love it.
Very
little
proud of it.
little puzzle hint for you folks out there that are watching. And yeah, no, you guys are the best and so entertaining and just we're so excited for you and great job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Go get some rest.
Yes, exactly. Rest up. Be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a big day. So those of you watching, we're going to have 2 team runs tomorrow, 3 hours each, with 2,000 piece puzzles in each round, followed by the team's final tomorrow night, which will be 1 500 piece puzzle. And we have more guests with us here at the table. Sarah
Hello.
Schuler and Lauren, and it's Kotz, right? Lauren
Couts.
Couts.
It's all right.
I used to say it that way all
Yep.
the time, and then I felt like I was doing it wrong, so I overcorrected.
Very German.
Yes,
Couts.
okay, Couts. Okay, I got it now. But yes,
Sour
thank you.
Couts. No.
Or loopy.
Yep.
Did you see us giggling the whole time as we were finishing?
You look like you were having fun.
We were.
We were having so much fun.
Good.
We were wishing we had like an audio track like Karen does.
I heard that some people in the comments were asking for audio, so we are going to make it happen for the next round. I will pre-record while we're doing it and post later. Because
sounds
we're
great.
going to have to edit out some of the Sarah
yeah.
things.
People love the Sarah running inner outer
running
dialogue.
commentary.
Guys,
So good.
little did you know, tomorrow I'll be on for 3
Yes.
hours.
Everybody, she is co-hosting one of the teams tomorrow, so you're going to get lots of Sarah tomorrow,
I
which
have
I'm
some-
excited about.
I have some fun things I'm going to be bringing,
Oh, really?
potentially.
Okay.
I
Exciting.
haven't figured it out yet.
Okay, very exciting.
working on it.
Sarah and I are a bit deadly team because we get very sassy. I feel like, Jessa, you're keeping me very, like not sassy. Like, I feel like I'm being extra nice with Jigsaw Jessa here. But Sarah
comes out
gets
with
on
you.
and it's like all the dirt, all the dirt and gossip comes out. I mean, I haven't even teased you yet about getting beat by an 11-year-old in this division, but I
Fine.
mean,
He's really good.
he is
very
good,
good.
right? I mean, it's insane. His hands.
Yeah, I don't understand. I wasn't that fast.
No, my back hurts, and I know his back doesn't hurt, so
we
it's
are-
fine.
We're pretty much elderly now.
Yeah, oh, don't say that.
What? You're elderly.
Are we over the hill?
What is the hill?
I don't know. What is the puzzling hill?
Earlier today, I said I'm middle-aged if I die at 60.
Well, there's that.
Rough,
but
Sarah.
So,
There's that.
you know, we're
You're
keeping
not
it positive.
officially senior. Don't worry.
I have been here since whenever they opened the doors before that time, and I didn't even compete until now. That was also a surprise. Surprise, everyone. No individuals.
That's right. You didn't do it. Do you want to talk about it?
We can talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, we'll
Give
talk
the
about it
people
tomorrow.
something to come
That's
back
true.
for.
Come back tomorrow.
People
Hear the saga from Sarah
Maybe
about
I'll
her
say it during the
puzzle
individual
decisions.
finals. Oh no. No, there's really not a big story, I promise.
Well, okay. What did you think of this puzzle? Because I thought this leaned right into your strengths. You guys like illustrations. You like kind of busy. It's busy.
Yeah.
I really liked this
a
puzzle.
Lauren puzzle.
Yeah, it is a much more me puzzle than a Sarah puzzle. But I I don't know. I felt like I could pick out the details and everything like that in this one.
There was really good. Lauren kept pointing out little things because I really didn't look at the box at all. And Lauren was like, "Oh, Sarah, there's the red with white little polka dots in it." And like she pointed that out to me, so I pulled them all out, and then I did not put them in the thing. But I did pull them all out.
Yeah.
Usually, like lately, our strategy has been I feed Lauren. So for people that don't do puzzling, feeding someone is basically it's not giving them treats. Although we would love that.
I would have loved like gummy worms throughout
or
this
like
whole
little
thing.
grapes. You know? Just a little person. Maybe William can help us next time with that. But like I sort out something and give it to her, and then she puts that together while I'm sorting out the next little chunk. And this one was kind of hard to feed Lauren on.
Yeah.
So-
And I tried to give you some stuff to do, and then
I needed that.
yeah,
I needed
and
the
then you would
morale.
ditch it halfway through, and I'm like, wait, no, I'm gonna finish that,
This
Sarah.
is Lauren has a strategy though. It's called give Sarah something to do so she won't do that and we'll do something else.
Yeah, she'll pull it all, start it, and then be like, actually, I hate that, and then that's where I know the next thing that I go to is the thing that she hates.
It's like 4 pieces are put together and then there's like 20 pieces just sitting there.
That's just for me later.
Like I'm leaving
It's
you a
fine.
little midnight snack.
I also give you my I hate this piece.
Yes.
And so anytime I have a piece and I hate
the
it,
pile of we don't touch that.
yep.
Tammy and Yvonne call it puzzle jail.
Yeah, puzzle
Yeah.
jail.
And
That's
they
what
each
my mom
have a
calls it.
puzzle jail, and they have their own little puzzle jails. And the other person can look at their jail, but they're not allowed to look at their
Yeah.
own
You're not allowed
jail.
to look at your own jail.
Yeah.
At one point, I think we had one piece that both of us had touched
I put
like
it
4
in.
times, and we were like, I don't know if this piece is even in
I
our
put
puzzle.
it in. I got it
It is
in
because
the
we have these
puzzle.
awesome table dividers,
Okay,
so there's
Zach.
no getting. Yes,
Go.
right?
Yeah.
Came through.
Also,
Came through.
we used a sorting tray today, so I want to give Zach a shout out for that.
Oh.
If you guys don't have it, Zach,
Wow.
Z-A-K-C-O.
Amazing.
Yeah. Sorting trays.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
thought you weren't a
one.
fan.
Well, okay, so we didn't actually do any sorting onto. Well, we
did.
I threw all the blue on there, the dark blue, because I was like, we don't want to do with that. That's
Yeah.
an ending thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let's just get these out of the way.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and that worked
And
well.
Yeah.
I just threw them to the side, and actually it was nice at the end. It was almost like a little like surprise I left for us because there's like some of the dark blue had like a little bit of pink or a little bit of green, and I was like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
good to
you
do
love, you love the end
love
where you
the-
can
I
just place,
love the
place,
slam
place.
You
and
do.
jam.
That is your bread and
my
butter.
favorite part.
It's good to use the sorting tray as long as you don't forget that it's there.
Yeah.
If you get to the end, you're like, where'd all these pieces go?
I don't think
Check
we're
for
gonna
a
have
sorting
that
tray.
problem.
No, not usually you and I, but
No, they're just cute. I like that puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a good, it's a beautiful puzzle. Yeah.
I
yeah.
think we would have done it maybe a little better on the other one though. That one is
Oh, really?
100% our strength. So because
Yeah.
it's like busy and it's very distinct, like chunks.
yeah. And you and I have different strengths on that puzzle, so we
Yeah.
would have had some very obvious, like this was a me section and this was a you section.
Yeah, we went
But-
over to the booth and the Ravensburger booth, and we were like, okay, how would we have attacked this puzzle? And I think that was kind of a nice little warm up because I haven't done any puzzles all day today, so I hadn't really thought a ton
Yeah.
about how to do it.
I feel like you are very chill these days about the competing. They're just sort of like, this is fun.
I'm enjoying my retirement.
Yes.
Semi-retirement.
Semi-retirement. You're phasing out. Are you phasing out, sort of?
I'm
a
not
little
letting her leave me for
bit?
pairs,
Yeah,
though.
Don't do that.
We'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
We want to keep watching.
We have too much fun.
We do.
Great.
We do have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
When I'm not having fun, that's when I'll stop. There's the story.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was true of me a little bit. Like, I was almost having more fun organizing than I was competing.
It is
Yeah.
so fun to organize puzzle contests.
It is. It's very
It's
rewarding.
the best job
Yeah.
I've ever had in my life.
The only downside of this whole gig this weekend is that I can't go to the bathroom without talking to like 10 people in there.
It's true. Today in the bathroom, I met some people that wanted to meet my mom.
Oh,
I was like, that's the cutest.
Yeah.
We need to get my mom on the
Everybody
on the
loves
chat.
it. We should
should
get
have her on
during
the-
teams. Like when you're on,
Oh yeah.
you could be joined by your mom. I could
No,
be joined by
she's in
my
that
mom
one.
too.
I think
oh,
we're
she's
in
in that
opposites,
one?
so maybe
Oh,
she can
darn
be in
it.
the one that I'm
So you're
in.
going to be commenting. Maybe when she's done, if she's done in time,
Oh
she
yeah.
could come over.
She'll be done.
We could have dual moms that are.
Aw.
But
we were
my
thinking
mom
a mom
will-
team.
Yeah.
We were thinking a mom team.
Oh, that's a
so,
good idea.
My mom, Sammy's mom, Alice's mom, and then we need one more mom. We were thinking maybe Connor's mom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hannah's mom
Yeah.
is here too,
I
I
do
think.
feel a little bad.
Oh.
Connor's
Yeah.
mom was sitting off to the side, and I was almost like, "Well, come over," but it's a little
That would
weird.
be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
She is.
We should get
she's
her
a
on at
hoot.
some point. Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a hoot.
She is, and yeah, I mean,
people
Connor
saying?
was really fun to talk to. Oh yeah, we
like
should
to read the
see.
chats.
We should see
love
like
you.
how things are
Everyone's like,
progressing. So we,
"Sarah."
Yeah, we've only got about 18 minutes to go before this competition will be over. Yeah, only an hour and 15. But I mean, look at the room. It's like, I would say at least a third, maybe 40%.
Yeah, I would say that's
are
pretty
done.
accurate.
So that's cool. People are definitely cruising through this puzzle. I think we're going to get a lot of finishes in this round.
Well, cruising through compared to the ones this morning.
Were you like watching this morning and like, yeah, I made the right choice?
I was gonna maybe have some FOMO, and I was like,
Nope.
I had to ask. Actually, I had to ask Mari Black. I was like, what round was I supposed to be in? And she's like, the first one. I'm like, good.
Yeah.
I would have cried that entire.
I was beyond thankful now that I saw 3 for the round that I was in.
Lauren got the
Yes,
easy one.
I loved your round.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it from so far away, but I loved that it was a bunch of little tiny
Little
flowers.
puzzles.
Yep.
Little
Yes.
like little flower vignette. Then
Yep.
like the one that's like the rainbow up and down one.
Yeah.
If you know, you
Floral
know.
reflection.
Floral reflection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like floral reflections. I can't say the words. It is a hard word. I like that one. I know a lot of people do speed runs on that. I like it. Yeah.
I did it with Alyssa Zackler's oldest son reading me a book about Porsche cars. Is that how you say Porsche? I don't know.
That is very random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Sarah
just
has
reading me a
great
book,
random
or maybe it was
stories.
about Ferraris. It was
Oh.
something, and I was like, "This is very interesting. I'm trying to do this for the first time, though, buddy." But I was invested. I did not do well on that puzzle.
It's harder than it looks. It looks like it's going to be super easy, and then the pansies, the purple pansies, are like, oh no, thank you. Yeah.
How
There are
fun.
folks in the know for sure out there. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people finishing. This is good. We like to see that. People getting through it, getting to be complete and have that feeling of closure, like, yes, we did it.
Super important. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good feeling.
Yeah, it's these rounds go so quick. I feel like we are talking, and then I'm looking up and it's like, oh no, we only got 15 minutes to go.
I know.
It's
Where did it
crazy.
go?
I know.
Oh.
So did you do any Awesome Con stuff yet?
I went downstairs.
It's overwhelming. It's huge.
It's
so overwhelming.
giant. We didn't know how to get to where the Ravensburger booth was.
Oh.
Well, I paid $40 to get my little coin.
Oh, yes.
I bought puzzles for $40
Yeah,
worth
yeah.
of puzzles. And I went downstairs to get my little coin so I could get my cow.
Yeah,
My
you
cow
got to do that
Ravensburger.
out of the claw machine.
And if you know me, you know I love a
get
cow.
it?
Yes.
I got the
Okay,
cow.
good.
Oh, you did.
And it says utterly obsessed with jigsaw puzzles or something
Yeah,
like that.
yep,
It's perfect.
yep.
I'll bring it tomorrow.
Yeah, bring
It'll
it.
be a
That
little
can be your
mascot.
mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that they did that. I was at Gen Con with them, and they had a claw machine, similar type of deal. It was for their new pigeons game, and people were obsessed and standing in line for an hour to use their free token to get a tiny little pigeon. And I was like, you got to do something puzzle related for this for the next thing, and they were like, on it. And then they did it. They just make things happen.
I love
down
it.
there,
Yeah, it's
Lauren?
very
Yeah, I went down there. We got a bunch of Avatar artwork to hang up in our house.
nice.
Yep, and a couple books that we got signed by authors down there, which
Oh,
was
very
really
cool.
fun. No, I got it was some high fantasy book, which is like
yeah, so
1,000 plus
you.
pages. Yeah, very for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that stuff too.
I know.
I'm
Lauren
totally
and I are in
into
a
fantasy.
book club together.
We are.
Oh, shout out to book club fam.
Yep.
Okay, are they watching? Do you think? Are they paying
Maybe.
attention?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Some
Post
of
the link
them.
in there. I don't know. But it puts me out of my typical reading comfort zone. Well, my reading comfort zone is like scary books.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's your
While
thing.
you're puzzling?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Oh
just-
yeah, like audio.
Oh,
I love
really?
an audiobook, especially a scary audio.
Oh.
If I'm gonna do audio, I like thriller, scary because it keeps me engaged. But if I'm reading a physical book, I can do like the thick fantasy books. Those are
Me
great.
too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not for me, but you know I did it.
Yeah.
She's
I
been,
read that
she's,
whole book and
yeah,
then went
she's
to
been
book club
doing
and I
all
was
the
like,
book
what?
club.
That happened?
Yeah, I can't listen to that stuff when I'm puzzling. It's too distracting. I can only do music. I can't, like, if it's an audiobook or podcast, I 20 minutes later and I'm like, oh gosh, what just
I
happened?
love. Oh, that was
Can't
good.
do it.
I
Yeah.
love watching too.
Right.
Yeah.
Put my feet up.
Driving is my best time for audiobooks and stuff like that, for sure.
Laundry.
But, yeah.
I'm listening to one right now.
That's a good idea.
While we're on the live
Like
stream.
right now.
No, she's
I might need some recs from you for scary.
I got you.
Because I like scary books.
Find me on Goodreads. We'll be
Okay.
friends.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, it's so fun to sit here and watch everyone finish up the puzzles. Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful on the screen. It
Isn't
really
it?
comes across
Yeah.
beautifully.
There's so many new puzzlers here that, like, I mean, there's no way, like, we can identify everybody. I feel bad. I wish we could just immediately go, and that's so-and-so, and that's so-and-so, but it's like, I don't
Can't even see the
recognize.
we need some like
Right,
fancy,
no, it's hard to see the numbers, and
140.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
But
don't
I
need
mean,
AI
hopefully-
puzzle art. We need AI puzzler
Identification,
There you
exactly.
go.
That's what we need.
perfect.
So I know if folks in the chat are like, "Hey, I want to see my family member, name them or whatever," I'm like, "I'm so sorry, we just can't keep up with it." But I mean, yeah, it's really cool that there's all these new people here and trying it out. Yeah, very, very fun.
Agreed.
Yay.
It seems like it's going so, like, I'm just sort of shocked because this has doubled in size, and I kind of was waiting all day for, like, and when is it going to fall apart and turn chaotic? Doesn't seem like it's happened. I think
No.
it's been pretty smooth.
No, it's been a great. You guys have done a great job.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm mostly crediting, like, William and the volunteers because they're just so on it and
They are
professional.
so on it.
Did you know that William developed an entire, like, hour-long training video?
No, he
That doesn't
Yes,
surprise
he
me though.
did.
So
He did. It's like a PowerPoint, and there's videos, and they show
Is
like
he narrating the whole
situations
thing?
where they like. No, it was kind of like a Zoom, and then they
Okay.
showed like slides, and then they had a few video
Oh my
inserts.
gosh,
It
is
was
it
so
like
good.
like an HR training where it's
Yes, kind of.
I hope it's
Robert
all,
is
like-
about to finish his puzzle. what
Quite
should you
that.
do?
Not quite that.
No,
cheesy.
it should be. It should be like Mickey is about to finish because he's so
Yes,
into the Disney.
I don't
and
have to get some licensing for
yeah,
that.
I'm
yeah,
sure.
he would get in
Resources can help
trouble.
us out.
That's true. They can help us out. We have animated characters. No, but it
Whoa.
was really good though.
That's
It was like, and
impressive.
so these folks are probably the best trained volunteers we've ever had because they all watched that
Amazing.
and participated in a ahead of time Zoom. And so that made it nice because then when they got here today, they all knew the score. They knew what was going to happen. They did. It's no like surprises or I don't know what to expect. So he was
If-
very thorough.
People listening are not like speed puzzlers, like that stresses them out. They don't want to compete. Honestly, coming just to volunteer would be so worth
Oh,
it.
so fun.
I
Yeah.
always was like, why would you just come to volunteer? But now that I'm not, I didn't compete at all day until right now. I was like, it was really fun to just sit and watch and hang out with people and
Yep.
like walk around and get to know all the different people everywhere, see all the fun T-shirts.
Well, yeah, I went in to have dinner with the volunteers like right before this, and it was so great. There's this woman at the table, and she was like, "Last year I was watching this on the YouTube, and she was like, and I just thought that looks so cool." And she's like, "And now I'm here, and I'm volunteering, and I'm hanging out, and I know all these people." And it's just so cool that like in a year's time, it's like she went from just watching it to now she's like part of the community. She's met all these people. She's here just having a blast. It's so cool.
Are you getting a little teary-eyed right now?
I am a little bit. It's very sweet. Like
No,
that
it's the
people, it's so welcoming that anybody can just be like, I want to do that, and you can do it, and
Yeah.
everybody's going to be like, great, and super excited.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Please come volunteer or just come hang out.
Yeah, come and hang out.
Yeah.
Come watch, come cheer everybody on. It's a fun time.
But cheer at a golf level cheer.
No giant yells, just
I
like
did yell.
polite clapping.
I did yell when Lauren got first place. Really loud.
I also heard there were a few people that were like, "Go so and so," and I was like, "That's new. like you don't get
new.
much of that."
Just for my mom.
What was it? Were you like, "Go, Lisa"?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
So it was you. It was you
No,
doing it.
I was on the way other side. You wouldn't have heard it. It was quiet. She knows my voice.
Yeah, there's a lot more of that at Worlds. I'm going to be curious during teams if it gets rowdy in here.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets
It's gonna
rowdy
get
at Worlds
rowdy.
during the big team competitions. So yeah, I think it'll get a little rowdy in here.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped for teams.
Are you?
I'm so excited.
We had our team had a
It's
great
going to
day
be horrible. The
Yeah.
puzzles are terrible. You're going to hate it. It's just going to be so awful.
That's fine. I'll just make fun of Sarah the whole time and I'll have a good time.
I'm totally kidding. No. I can't wait. You're going to all just be like, like agog. Yeah.
I already am.
Yeah, you are? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
I saw some people that I didn't think were going to be here are here, and that gave me some ideas about what puzzles might be.
Oh really? Oh no. Okay, well, don't say anything. Just keep it under your
Keep
hat.
it all to yourself.
Don't ruin it for people.
What am I ruining? There's nothing to ruin.
Tell me later.
Oh, I'll definitely
Jess is like, give me all the gas.
DM me for.
You guys are all such little like Nancy Drews, all trying to get all Scooby-Doo up in it with like.
I literally
No,
saw
that's-
a friend of mine. That was it.
That's so not me though. You're always like,
Lauren
oh,
doesn't care.
this artist and this artist, and so I know this is coming. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit down and put the pieces together.
You're gonna
That's your
pull that
job.
puzzle out of the bag and
Yep.
see what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. I do think the sleuthing is becoming a big part of this.
It's
for people.
hilarious.
Fun.
Yeah, it's
Fun
a
to do a
game.
little.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The predictions, the sleuthing. Yeah.
Well,
Any good outfits that you've seen so far? Or do we have to keep our eye out? Is
ooh, I had some people did a DIY T-shirt where they bleached
Ooh.
the puzzle
I know who you're
pieces
talking
onto
about.
their shirt.
Oh,
It
that's
was
cool.
Very cool. I got
that's
them in
cool.
the hallway, and we became
Nice.
instant best friends.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Their outfits were awesome.
Yeah.
They are, I think, feeling edgy.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
I met them too.
I
It
do
was
feel
instant.
bad. All I have is the names down, but tomorrow with the teams, we'll have the team names, which are
You
hilarious
gotta make
and
sure
so
you
much
say ours
fun.
properly because the quote marks did not translate well.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get it,
It says,
right.
like,
I'm
and
from
quote,
Minnesota. I'm
and
gonna
quote.
get it right.
It just says quote instead of having actual quotation marks.
It really does.
It literally
Yeah.
says
That's
quotation
so
marks.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Before
get it
and
right.
after our name.
Yeah, don't worry.
Or just say the batches.
The batches
It's
with
fine.
an E.
Yeah, with an E.
Betch.
Betches.
Like we put the betch in you betcha.
Yeah.
You betcha.
Yep.
Famous Minnesota saying.
Yes. Literally at the airport, they have T-shirts that say "You Betcha" on them.
Yep.
So it's pretty well known, I
Yeah.
think.
But
yeah.
not outside of there, and then people think we're yelling
The B word.
profanities
Yeah.
across the
You're so not wholesome, you guys. You're really
We're
bringing down the
edgy.
reputation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you for coming
Yeah.
by.
Thank you
we gotta
guys.
wrap up. We've only got like 6 minutes left.
Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah. Oh, I know. My bucket's sore. Oh, I think, yep. Yeah, we're going to be done. We've only got 6 minutes to go, Jessa.
Wow,
I'm gonna
that
try to
flew
pull up
by.
Results. I know it
Yeah.
has flown by. I knew
Yeah.
that was going to happen.
And-
It was going to be like, oh no, we're done. We're done already. Okay, let's see if I can do some refreshing here.
Yeah.
And see. Oh, that's round A, so I got to get to B. All right. I think we might be cutting to an ad shortly here, but let's see. So right now I just refreshed it. Oh wow, lots of finishers. 82 finishers at the 55-minute mark. So there's probably been a bunch since then.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely doing good on this.
Good.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out who that is, but I can't see the table number.
Yeah.
I love the blue shirts. Nice color. Oh, I love they got like trucker hats on the one team.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh,
And the baseball
nice.
shirts. Oh, good job.
Yeah, another finish.
Yay. I'm loving the blue
Keep
hair.
on puzzling,
Yeah.
everyone. You've got just under 5 minutes left, so keep on puzzling. Turn up the heat. Stand up. Everyone give them a round of applause. Encourage them. They've got this. You've got this. End of the
Yeah,
night.
keep
Take
going,
care of
everybody.
business. Almost done.
I see some cheers on the chat. Oh, here, I'll get this so you can see it. Sorry, Jessa.
No, you're fine.
Oh, so yeah, there's the results link there. Like I said, I just checked it a minute ago and they had about 82 results in there, but they're, a little behind. They have to check things before they enter them into the system, so it takes a little bit. But yeah, I bet we're going to have well over 100 teams finish,
Good.
which is good because then
Yeah.
everybody moving on to the qualifier or onto the final has finished their puzzle. And
Yep. Good job, everyone.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the day has gone so incredibly fast, but we've had a lot happening today. So to kind of recap, we did 3 individual competitions. This is our second pairs competition. So this is the 5th one of the day, the last one of the day. And I mean, we've had some firsts. We've had our first showing from Connor at Nationals,
Yes.
11-year-old phenom, and he won his division with Josh. What else do we have that happened today that was kind of exciting? I feel like.
Everything.
I know, right?
Still processing. I'm
No,
like,
I know. Well, and Andrea and Kelly, they won their division.
Yes.
Not too surprising.
Yeah.
They are,
well, and
former
shout
champs.
out to Hannah and Alice, my teammates, who got
Yes,
second in
also
that
too,
one.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, we've had a lot of familiar faces and a few new ones, which is exciting. Oh yeah, Grayson.
Oh yeah,
In that
Grayson
round.
is
Yeah,
amazing.
that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grayson, I think got second
Yeah.
in their round. Yeah.
They were at my table.
Oh,
We were
that's
together.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Right. Oh, this is so good when they start to get down there and they've only got a couple minutes left and then they manage to get it in just
Oh,
under the wire.
yay. Someone just
So
finished.
that's good. Yep. Oh, they're so close. They can do it. The folks that we're looking at right now, you've got this. There's
Yes.
barely any left. But it is that blue section. We definitely saw that where everybody was like, yep, that little area blue.
Yep.
Are you going to do this one tonight?
Not tonight.
Not
no.
tonight.
I'll save it for when I'm home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll take it home with you.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take it home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Do you want to do it with another person so it's a true pair comparison? Or do you just want to do it on your own?
You're right. Maybe I should do it with my Paris partner.
Yeah, maybe, right?
And we
See?
might do that. Yeah. It's a good idea.
Oh, good job. Another team finished. Oh, I don't know. I think the ones we're looking at right now, I don't know if they're going to finish.
I agree. There's only 1 minute left.
Yeah, only 1 minute left. Maybe there's one there we're looking at.
love it.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They're
I
so
think,
close. Though.
Yeah. I
it
think
looks
they
like
can do
10
it.
or
Come
so.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Push, push,
I know what
push.
that's like, just being like
Yeah.
you're practically shaking at that point.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
come
oh,
on.
I should do thank yous. Oh my gosh. Well,
Oh,
thank
thank
you,
you.
Jessa, for being here.
Yes,
Jigsaw
thank you for
Jessa on
having me.
Instagram.
This was
Everybody go find
fun.
Jessa. And yeah, and good luck
you.
tomorrow.
Oh, thank
Thanks so
you.
much
I'm
for joining
excited.
me. This was lovely.
It was very lovely.
Yeah, it's it's like my way of getting time with people. So I'm glad we got to spend the time together.
Thank you for inviting me. It was
Yeah.
very fun.
I want to thank Ravensburger, of course, for supporting this whole event this weekend, and Awesome Con for hosting, all the volunteers, and of course, all of you watching. We're so glad you joined us. I hope you're back tomorrow. We'll be starting up again tomorrow morning with our first
All right,
team
count it
heat,
down
I
with
believe at
us.
10 a.m.
5,
Eastern. So we'll see you then.
4,
Thanks,
3,
everybody.
2, 1. Hands up. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job, everyone. Great job.
From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever